Good morning class 6. We were reading chapter 6, How Things Change. In this chapter we have seen some examples of changes, reversible and irreversible changes, physical and chemical changes. We have understood about expansion and contraction and physical changes in water. So we have learnt some part of physical changes in water in the previous class, and now in this class we are going to start from here, when salt or sugar is added to water. So students, open page number 74 in your science book and keep a pencil with you to underline hard words. Now I am going to read. When salt or sugar is added to water, it disappears. Underline this word, disappears. Disappears means invisible. In water, in a few seconds, it means that salt and sugar are soluble in water. So, when we mix sugar or salt in water, we see that water or salt dissolves in water completely. It means that salt and sugar are soluble in water. Now you can read the definition. Solubility is a measure of the number of grams of solute that will dissolve in 100 milliliter of solvent at a particular temperature. In activity 6.3, you dissolved sugar in water. You got the solution of sugar in water. This is a physical change. Is that clear? Any solvent can hold a particular amount of solute at a particular temperature. Now you can read terms you should know. Solute, it is the component present in a small amount of solution. Solvent, it is the component, usually a liquid, that can dissolve another substance. And the solution, a uniform or homogeneous mixture of solute and solvent, is called a solution. You can understand these terms like, if sugar is added to water, then the thing to be mixed, such as sugar, is solute, in which the solution is being added, in which the solute is being added, such as water, is solvent, and the mixture prepared by mixing these two is called a solution. Is that clear? If the temperature of a solvent is kept constant and a solute is added gradually in a small amount, then there comes a stage when no more solute will dissolve in the solvent. The solution at this stage is said to be saturated. So, if a small amount of solute is continuously added to the solvent, keeping the temperature fixed, a situation occurs when the solute stops dissolving in solvent. So, this condition is called saturation of solution. If the temperature of the saturated solution is further raised, some more amount of solute can be gradually added to it at the new temperature. Here you have to underline gradually. Gradually means slowly. So, in this case, if the temperature of the solution is increased, some more amount of solution can be added to it. Here you can read the definition of saturation and unsaturation solution. Saturation solution in which no more solute can be dissolved is a saturated solution, and the unsaturated solution in which more solute can be dissolved is an unsaturated solution. Now you have to perform activity 6.13. To perform this activity, you have an aim to observe that with increase in temperature the solubility increases. So first you have to take 100 milliliter of water in a beaker and you have to take 250 gram of sugar. After it, you have to add some amount of sugar into the water gradually at room temperature. Gradually means slowly. Then you have to stop adding sugar when no more sugar dissolves. You have to calculate the amount of sugar added using the following formula. Sugar added equal to 250 gram minus sugar left. So here you have to subtract sugar left from 250 gram of sugar. After it, you have to heat the water in the beaker to a temperature of up to 40 degrees Celsius, and then you have to add some amount of sugar into it gradually. After it, you have to stop adding sugar when no more sugar dissolves. Then you have to calculate the total amount of sugar added using the formula. Total sugar added equal to 250 gram minus sugar left. So here you have to subtract sugar left from the 250 gram sugar. After it, you have to tell that what do you observe. You will observe that with increase in temperature, more amount of sugar can be added to the water. So, from this activity you have found that if you dissolve the some amount of sugar in water on the room temperature, then after some time no more sugar dissolves. But if you heat this water, you can dissolve some more quantity of sugar in it. So is that clear, student? This is all for today. In the next class we will see left part of it. So thank you, class.